Hey guys, it's SJ. Happy Baby Name Monday. I hope everyone is super well. Today's video is a really exciting one because it is a brand new baby name tag. So I did a baby name tag, it was a whole year ago. It was over a year ago now when I did the baby name tag last time, and I kicked it off here on YouTube, and lots of you guys had fun getting involved with it. If you have a YouTube channel, you can also answer these 10 baby name questions. They are quick fire questions, and we get to learn a little bit about you, as well as hear some really brilliant baby names. If you don't have a YouTube channel, you can just join in the comment section below, and please do. This is a really fun game and a little bit of baby name trivia. You're going to get to hear some of my personal favourites as well. So I hope you like this. Do hit subscribe if you want to follow along. If you do take part and do this list on your YouTube channel, don't forget to tag me and I will come along and check it out. You can also tag me on Instagram and I will come over and have a watch as well and take part and tag some friends. I'm going to tag some people at the end of this video, but this is an open tag. If you've watched this, you are tagged and get involved. So let's get on with the top 10 new baby name tag questions. I do have to say a massive thank you to my little star baby namers over on my community tab who helped me come up with the questions. I have so many great ones that you have included in here. A lot of them were a few times suggested, so I will shout you out in the description box below if you contributed. Thank you so much. So question number 1 is a name you love but are too scared to use. So there's quite a lot of those for me. Like, I have quite daring name choices, as you know from this channel. But in reality, my kids' names aren't that unusual. I have a Freddie, a Finn, and an Evelina. And I love their names, of course, but I had to go via their dad, which was like a veto funnel of doom. So the names I loved the name Atticus. And I know that's not that unusual as a name, but I remember I did the mistake of mentioning it to like one of my best friends, and he was just like, what? Like, is that even a name? Like, that's just like a crazy name. So it just immediately put me off it, which is silly, and I should have just stuck with my guns. But I really did like the name Atticus, and I didn't even consider it past the few weeks until I mentioned it to my friends. So never ever do that. The other name I love is such a boho name. I love the name Juniper. I love it so much. I talk about it all the time. I think about it all the time. I look at Evelina and think, would you have been a Juniper? But it is not one that I would ever get past my husband. And in reality, I wonder if I would be brave enough to use it, or if it's kind of just really out there. I don't know, what do you think of Juniper? Is it in or out? I can't figure it out because I read so many lists. To me, every name sounds good. But yeah, I think that those are the names that I was a bit too scared to use in the end. Favourite name from your family tree or your ancestry? So I loved this one. I thought it was such a good way of thinking about names, because a lot of us do that. Like, I read back, Henrik's family had their massive family tree up on the wall, and they'd given it to us, the copy, and I read them all through looking for name ideas. Didn't get any. From my family, I was thinking about my 2 grandmas. So my granny, who's 99, she's still alive. Her real name is Queenie. So she doesn't go by Queenie, but that was her birth given name, and I just think it is such a cool name. It suits her so much, and I just think it's cool, like Queenie. And then my nan on my mum's side, who passed away ages ago, many years ago, her maiden name was Hartwell. She was Ellen Hartwell. I really like the name Ellen a lot, but I really like Hartwell. And I wonder if I should have incorporated that like as a middle name somewhere, because Hart, H-A-R-T, I think makes a lovely name. So yeah, Queenie Hartwell. I was thinking that should have so been my like YouTube name. I should have totally made up a name, Queenie Hartwell. That's what I will be going by from now on. What unpopular name do you think should make a comeback? So I've got Cecil for a boy. I really like the name Cecil. I like the name Basil as well, but I've settled on Cecil because I just think it's really lovely. Well, like Cecilia is still quite popular for girls, but Cecil's kind of gone out of fashion. I wonder if it sounds a bit too sounding Cecil, but I think it is so cute. I really could see like a little baby Cecil, and I think we should think about it. It should make a comeback. And for girls, I've picked the name Mavis. So Mavis is one that I've featured on a bird name list because it is a bird name. I think Mavis is really out of fashion, but it should be, it's like bang in fashion as well with that V, Mavis. Maeve is back, so Mavis, it's a prediction for you actually. I predict that will be making a comeback, and it should. A lot of us talked about this next question, which is what name did you love growing up? So it seems like many of us had like a childhood favourite name that all our dolls were called that name, we wished was our name. And for me, I really had one, and it was the name Sally. I was a bit obsessed with the name Sally, specifically Sally Ann. Like, I really wanted to be called Sally Ann. I don't know why. Where did I get that from? Sally, I just thought was such a cool name, like cool girl name, like really edgy, I thought. So I don't know, is that like from Sweet Valley High or something? I have no idea, I can't remember. But Sally or Sally Ann for sure was mine. Your favourite 1-syllable name and your favourite 4-syllable name. So for boy and girl, or you just do boys or girls. So for me, it's a little bit hard, this one, but 1-syllable names that I love. I've gone for Nell for girls because I love it. Nell, I think that is so pretty. It's really naturey, isn't it? Like and outdoorsy and just pretty, and I just really like it. I think it's so simple but really gorgeous, and with so many bells and bellas around, I think Nell is a really good one. And then I've gone for Bo for a boy. I just couldn't not pick it. I really like it. Finn's middle name, one of his middle names is Bo, B-O, which is Swedish for home, and that is Henrik's dad's name, Boo, but in the UK we use the French more and say Bo. I really like the name Bo. I just think it is really good. So I've gone for Nell and Bo, but I could have gone for loads more. And then a favourite 4-syllable names, I've gone with Evelina, which is my daughter's name, which is a major cheat, but I could not have Evelina. And then for boys, this is so funny. So I was going through all these lists of 4-syllable names, and I thought, oh, do you know what, that's a cool name, Horatio. Shakespeare name, like I studied Shakespeare at uni, like Horatio, and I was like, God, that's so good. And it's an Italian name, it means timekeeper, which I think is quite cool for some reason. It's a Roman clan name as well. I thought, Horatio, that should come back into fashion. And then I suddenly remember CSI Miami, Horatio. Me and Henrik were obsessed with CSI Miami before we had kids, and Horatio, so it just made me laugh a bit, because I was like, that would have been like I was naming my baby after Horatio from CSI. But maybe that's why it hasn't come back, or maybe that's why it should. He's my best CSI detective. I'm putting that out there. Which of your friends or celebrities has a name combination that gives you the most envy? This is a little plug for my Instagram account, Baby Name Envy. The name of my book that's not getting published just yet, but you know, it's ready, it's out there with publishers. Baby Name Envy. So yeah, which of your friends or celebrities has the name combinations that give you most envy? So brothers and sisters, and names that you love, all of their kids' names. So I've gone for one of my friends, one of my Instagram friends, Jess. I talk about Jess's kids' names all the time, so it's getting a bit creepy now, I know, Jess, sorry. But she has a little girl called Nora, which is one of my favourite names, and a little boy called Woodrow. And I just literally love those two names together so much, Nora and Woodrow. Like, this sounds like the best brand name in the world that I just want to totally be a part of, and Jess is so lovely as well, so yeah. Pinching your names again, Sols. Favourite name based on your favourite season. So what's your favourite season and what name suits? So I've gone with autumn. I think it is my favourite. It's quite hard to choose all the time, isn't it? All the time, I get asked this all the time. Quite hard to choose, but autumn I've gone with. And then I've gone with the name Aurelia, which is a name I actually heard first in Love Actually, and I just loved it. Oh, it's lovely, isn't it? So Evelina could have been Aurelia. Because it means golden princess, which I think is really beautiful. And then what I love about it is I would use the nickname Goldie, which I think is such a cool, like 70s siren cool name. So I'd have Aurelia, nickname Goldie, and I'd be very happy. And then your favourite name from your favourite movie. So I could have gone with Aurelia from Love Actually, because it's also one of my favourite movies. But my absolute favourite movie, you probably might know, you all know, is The Sound of Music. Like, I've grown up with The Sound of Music, basically. Julie Andrews is my icon. But it's hard to pick a favourite name from there. But obviously I've got a Frederick, so Frederick. But I've gone with Gretel because I always wanted to be Gretel when I was little, and I think that that is such a good name. Greta is more commonly used because Gretel is so linked with Hansel and Gretel, but Gretel is so cute and it's totally unranked. I think we talked about it before. A name connected with your favourite food. So my favourite food is actually pizza. And I just addicted to pizza. Then I was thinking, what does it have to have on the top? Perfect. So my name is Olive because I have to have olives on pizza. Like the other day I actually ordered a pizza that said it was going to have olives on it, and it didn't have olives on it, and I was like, really upset. Like more than I let on. I had to actually do like a it's fine, where actually I was really like, I wouldn't have ordered it if it didn't have olives. Yeah, so pizza, favourite food, couldn't have that. Could have an Italian name, but I'm going with olive. And then the last one is a name associated with your hometown. So I'm from Swindon in Wiltshire, which is why sometimes people think I sound posh, but in Swindon you elongate your vowels and you roll your R's, so it can suddenly sound really posh because you sort of, it's similar to posh, but it's really not. Swindon's like a really nice town now, up and coming town, but when I grew up it was not known as nice. They're a bit of a joke town. So the only famous person, apart from Billie Piper actually, she's from Swindon. I could have gone with Billie, which I do love that name, but I've gone with Isambard. So Isambard, Kingdom Brunel, was a historical figure, very famous in Swindon. We have his statue and everything. So he bought the railway to Swindon. Great Western Railway was founded in Swindon, so it was a really small town of like 2,500 people or something, and then the railway works came there and it became the big beautiful town that it is known for today. So Isambard. I thought it was quite a cool name as well. I feel like it was something unusual. Apparently it means glittering iron. That's cool. And then you have the Brunel Rooms. If you've ever been to the Brunel Rooms, it's got a revolving bar. Let me know below, because I was probably revolving around there with you at some point. So yes, those are my brand new top 10 questions for the baby name tag. Don't forget, it is an open tag, so it's just putting it out there. Get involved if you have a YouTube channel and you're looking for a fun video. Everyone loves baby name videos because we're also nosy, and you kind of get to get ideas and be a bit creative, as well as give something of yourself away. So do get involved. Don't forget to let me know if you do, and I will come and check it out and be sharing it on my socials as well. So I'm going to tag 3 people whose names really intrigue me. So first of all, I'm going to tag, well, I'm going to tag Delilah from Luetke's Life, because I love her baby name videos, and we started following each other from watching each other's baby name videos. Then we did like a collab together, and her channel has become absolutely huge and it's so brilliant. It's one of my favorite channels on YouTube, so do go and check out Delilah's channel if you haven't already. I will link it obviously, and I would love for Delilah to do this video because she has 2 gorgeous babies, Eloise and Theodore Blythe, and yeah, it's just beautiful names, and I love her choices. We've got similar tastes. The other person I'm going to tag is Lucy Jessica Carter. I mention her quite a lot here on my channel when I do baby names, because she's pregnant at the moment with girl twins, and she has 2 boys, Jensen and Jesse, already. So me and her have been chatting baby names a little bit, and I love her baby name videos. She does lots of them, well, not lots, a fair amount. She's done some, and I always watch them and I always really enjoy them, so I'd be interested in her doing this tag. And I'm also going to tag Louise Pentland, who you probably know as A Sprinkle of Glitter. Louise Pentland, the goddess of YouTube. I love Louise's name. She has Darcy and Pearl, but I don't think she does any baby name videos. She doesn't do many, and I'd be really fascinated on her choices, because Darcy is a really rare name when she chose it, and it's such a beautiful name. And Pearl as well is quite unusual. It's such a gorgeous throwback name, and actually one of the fastest rising names coming up. Jewel themed names is one of the biggest trends for next year, so I can see her name's gaining in popularity, so she might not be happy about that, but maybe she will. So yes, I tag Louise, Delilah and Lucy, and all of you guys to get involved. Don't forget to let me know, don't forget to subscribe and hit like if you enjoyed this video and these questions. Thanks again to my star namers on my community tab for helping me out. Don't forget, if you want to become a star namer and join me on my community tab, you just need to subscribe and click along on the homepage of my channel, and you will find us chatting there in advance of all these videos and collecting all the ideas together. I can't talk anymore. It's because I did my Swindon accent. My body thinks I'm drunk, so that's when it normally comes out. Bye guys.